The last stand of Sergeant Walker. It was a dusty afternoon in the heart of Afghanistan's rugged mountains. Sergeant Michael Walker, a battle-hardened American soldier, sat on the tailgate of a Humvee, his eyes scanning the horizon. His team, part of a small recon unit, had been sent on a mission to extract intelligence on a high-ranking Taliban commander. The air was thick with tension, as rumors had been swirling about a new weapon the enemy was developing, one that could change the course of the war. The mission had been a quiet one, just the way Walker liked it. No one had expected anything out of the ordinary. But when they received orders to advance deeper into enemy territory, things started to feel off. Walker's gut churned with unease. "Something's not right," he muttered under his breath, his eyes narrowing as he stared into the distance. His second-in-command, Sergeant Lara Hayes, glanced at him. "You feel it too, don't you?" she asked, already knowing the answer. Before Walker could respond, a high-pitched radio crackled in his ear. "Walker, you've been compromised. Evacuate immediately." The voice was tense, panicked. Walker stood up, his hand instinctively going to his rifle. "Move out, now!" he shouted, rallying his team. They barely made it 200 yards before the first explosion rocked the ground beneath them. A cloud of dust and debris erupted, and the roar of gunfire followed. Walker's heart pounded in his chest as they scrambled for cover, returning fire. "We've got to get out of here," Hayes yelled, but Walker had other plans. He looked up and saw the enemy forces closing in from all sides, Taliban fighters, heavily armed and moving fast. They were surrounded, trapped in a kill zone, but Walker wasn't ready to give up. "Hayes, take the team and head for that ridge," Walker ordered. "I'll hold them off. Go." Hayes hesitated, but she knew better than to argue. "Be careful," she said, her voice tight with fear. Walker watched as his team sprinted for the ridge, then turned to face the advancing enemy. His rifle fired with precision, each shot taking down one of the attackers. But it wasn't enough. More and more kept coming. It was like they knew exactly where he was going to be. Suddenly, a figure appeared at the edge of his vision, a shadow moving swiftly through the chaos. Walker blinked, certain it was one of his men, but then he saw something that stopped his heart. The figure was wearing American military gear, but it wasn't one of his soldiers. It was a soldier he had never seen before, a soldier who appeared to be fighting for the Taliban. Confused and enraged, Walker narrowed his eyes, watching as the mysterious soldier took down one of his team members, then vanished back into the smoke. "Who the hell was that?" Walker muttered, his blood running cold. He was no longer just fighting for survival, he was fighting to understand. As the battle raged on, Walker pushed forward, determined to find the truth. He fought his way to a high point, hoping for some clarity. From here, he could see the entire battlefield. And that's when he noticed something that made his stomach drop. The Taliban fighters weren't just coming from the mountains, they were coming from all directions. Some were wearing American gear. Some were even using American tactics. It was like his own army was turning against him. Walker's mind raced. This wasn't just a battle anymore. It was a conspiracy, something far bigger than anyone had realized. Just as he was about to make his next move, the voice from his radio crackled again. "Walker, this is command. We've just intercepted a classified message. We need you to hear this. Walker, he's one of us. Eliminate him. He knows too much." His heart stopped. It hit him like a brick. His own country had betrayed him. They'd set him up. The mysterious soldier, the American gear, the orders to advance into enemy territory. It all made sense now. He was the target, not the mission. Before he could process this betrayal, he heard the unmistakable sound of footsteps behind him. Walker spun around, his rifle raised, but he froze when he saw the soldier again, the one who had attacked his team. This time the soldier didn't attack. Instead, he dropped his weapon and raised his hands. "Walker," the soldier said, his voice low, "I'm not your enemy. I'm part of a covert operation. You're the target, because you know too much about the secret weapon, about the truth behind all of this. Walker was stunned. "What are you talking about?" The soldier stepped closer. "The government's been infiltrated by a group of rogue operatives. They plan to use that new weapon to control the world's power, and you're the key to stopping it." Walker's mind was spinning. The reality of the situation was too much to process. But the soldier was right. He had to stop them. There was no choice now. Before he could say anything else, the enemy surged forward once again. It was now or never. The soldier handed Walker a small encrypted device. "This contains everything you need to expose them, but you have to trust me. We're in this together now." Walker looked at the device, then back at the soldier. He didn't know if he could trust him, but in that moment he had no other choice. The two of them turned to face the battlefield together. The final battle was about to begin, and Walker was ready to uncover the truth. The twist? The government never intended to stop the new weapon. They had planned to use it all along. And now it was up to Walker to fight back and expose the betrayal that ran deeper than anyone could have imagined.